Welcome everyone. So, I've been to the Carboot. Surprised? No, probably not. Was going to film it, but certain events occurred. Basically, I drank too much on the Saturday, and then basically wasn't probably going to go. I sort of woke up, I was just like, oh, I'm going to go. So I sort of crawled out of bed. My camera wasn't charged, so I couldn't film any of it. Probably wasn't going to film. If I was going to go anyway, I wasn't going to film anyway. It's weird. Over the past few weeks, it's been slowly getting, I've been finding less and less stuff, and it's not down to like there being more people looking for the stuff. There's been the same amount of people, the usual faces. I think it's down to the weather. It's been pretty much sunny or overcast every single Sunday. And take for instance last year, there was a couple of like rainy days on the Sundays which broke up the car boots. But say every single week, more like a car boot every single week. And I think, it's nice to have a bit of rain on Sunday and it breaks up the car boots a bit more. So when there is a car boot, more people go to it, if you know what I'm saying. I'll probably explain that really bad, but yeah. So I didn't bother filming. Went to the first little one. If you know me, I go to a smaller one, and then I go to the bigger one afterwards. Got there was probably like 8 cars there. It was pretty shocking because it was forecast to rain, so I think that put a lot of people off. It said on my phone about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, so I normally roll up the first car at about 6 o'clock, so I think I initially thought, a lot of people have thought, it's going to rain, no point doing one. So yeah, didn't pick anything up from the first one. I was debating whether to go home at that point, but thought I'll drive to the bigger one. Got there and I was just like, wow, there's a lot of people here. I'm really surprised how many people there were there. But so went in, and got some pretty good stuff. Like I say, there was the same usual people there, going for the same stuff. I did see someone get some nice bits, but can't be everywhere at the same time. But yeah, I got some nice bits. So the first thing I got, this is probably the best thing I found actually. It was on one of the first rows, and sometimes I actually skip them rows because it's normally all the same people, just resellers and stuff. But I saw this in a box, I was just like, ooh. It was kind of sticking out, and I sort of walked past it, and then I was just like, when you see like a case on a store, and you're like, I wonder if that's got the console in. And it did have the console in. So I asked how much she wanted for it. She said £10, and there's some games with it as well. So for £10, it got me a very nice Game Boy SP in pink. It's actually really nice condition. So there's like couple of light scratches on the top, you can see it, but yeah, it's in lovely condition. And there's some games, nothing spectacular, really. 2 copies of Donkey Kong Country, not sure why there's 2 copies of that. Crazy Biker, SimCity 2000, WrestleMania X8, I believe, and a bootleg fake copy of FIFA 07. Why? Yeah, I don't know. But it also came with 2 official chargers, which is, again, these are a pain in the ass to find. So I've got like a whole stack of them down there. Show you. I've got a whole stack of them, no chargers. So now I've got 2. So took one to CX last week, I believe, so they give good money on them. And to be honest, they get scratched up pretty easily. Like the top of them, no one takes a right beating. Insides are always fine, but yeah. So not to get 2 controllers of that. So for £10, and say once I got that, I was okay. I was just like, I can relax a bit because I've got something. And then yeah, the bargains kept coming. So no particular order. I've got this next actually. Just a load of Wii games on a table. Mario Kart Wii. Gonna trade it in. It's about £9 now, I think. So still good money. Chat wanted £3 for his games. I think he had some Wii remotes as well. So I'm not really touching Wii remotes at the moment because they are £4 trading, and there's no sign of them recovering from that. So hopefully towards Christmas they might go up a bit more. I'm hoping they'll go back up to at least like £8, but say I'm not holding out for that. But say had that. I picked a Wii Play, which I think is about £7 trade-in. I think it's Wii Play, and 2 remotes. So the both remotes were leaked. The batteries had all leaked in them, so I was like, no, thank you. Offered him £10 for it all, which I thought was quite generous, and he was like, I'll flip you for it. If I would, it's £12. I was just like, I don't gamble, mate. And he was like, oh, it's £3 then each. I was just like, okay, I'll buy this for £3. So yeah, £3. Put that like there. No particular order really. That was actually that. But yeah, got some PS4 games here. Nothing spectacular. NBA 2K17, got it for £1. Just there, pinned. Trades in for £3. No Man's Skies. This chap actually had quite a few PS4 games. This is what I was on about. I missed them. But they left this one, and it's actually £10 trading. I thought it was. I sort of saw it, just checked on the app just to make sure. Yeah, £10 trading. It's crazy. I do want to play this game, but I'm probably going to hold out for the Xbox version. Because that has all the updates. Well, I'm not sure if the updates are on the disc, but you know, I'm an Xbox player. First of an Xbox. But yeah, so it's vastly improved from what it was when it came out. So that'd be nice to try. And then I bought this one with, yeah. So this is like the last car which came in. I think it was about 8:30. So normally they stop coming in about 8 o'clock. But say woman came in, she had some PS3, 4 games, some Xbox One games. She did £3 on the PS4 games, so grabbed Star Wars Battlefront 2. I believe that's £8 trading, something like that. Could be 7 actually. But she has her Xbox One games, and I was thinking, oh, well, they're going to be £3 each as well, you know. So she got them out. She's like, I want £10 each for them because they're sealed. I was just like, no. I think it was, I'm trashing the joint. Grand Theft Auto 5 and what was the other one? The Witcher 3. But then she also had this in the boot. I don't really know why I bought it. Just going to add it to the stack of, you know, after I just said I'm not buying Wii stuff, I bought Wii. Yeah. Standard Wii, just got all those hookups and stuff. And 2 remotes. One's missing the back. They're official, so she thinks she wanted £7 for it. I said, I'll give you £5 for it. She said, yeah. So no leakage in these ones, so hopefully they'll go back up. So if I traded it now, I'd probably get, I think it's 10 trading on a Wii and 4 on a thingy, so I get like £14 for it. I'm going to hold out a bit longer for that. So, for that, what else did I get? I'll do these next. Found these in a tub on the floor, and obviously they've been overlooked. Although I don't really see many people picking this sort of stuff up, these sort of games. But the PSP games, for the collection, well, that one's not on. Could probably take that to the game show. But I think they were £1 each. Yeah, £1 each. So we've got Ridge Racer for PSP. These are all lovely condition. Never really played Ridge Racer, so might give that a go. This is the main one, which is definitely worth £1. Astounding Story. I don't know how you pronounce that. Yeah. Say RPG. Nice condition. £1. Looks pretty fun. I believe it's not massively expensive in CX. Probably like, I think it's like £7, £8, something like that. And then Me and My Katamari. Ooh, comes a little, what is that? Comes a little map or something. Or is it a poster? Might have to check if mine's got that in there.
to make it complete. I don't think it has. I'm sure I checked. But say £3 each for them, so pretty nice titles there. What did I get next? What was that? Bought some pop vinyls. So I don't normally touch these. Normally people want like silly money for them. Not a massive fan of them. I do have some, but I'm very selective about which pop vinyls I have in my collection. I feel like they're just mass-produced fucking plastic shit, basically. You say these are £2, and for £2, I'll take a chance on them. Some game-related ones here, so I'll probably take them to the game show maybe. We've got Fallout 4 T60 Power Armor. Says it's a Underground Toys exclusive. Don't even know what that means. I've seen these stickers on stuff before, like in Forbidden Planets. I don't think they actually relate to anything really. Fallout Power Armor, just standard Power Armor one. So they're 2 game ones. I then just grabbed these 2 because they had a sticker on the front, and I was just like, eh. But yeah, my £2's pretty safe, to be honest. X-Men, Iceman. He's like see-through blue. Exclusive, supposedly. For £2, thought that's pretty good. Another one, this is supposedly 2017 Summer Convention exclusive. Oh my god. Interplanetary Batman, there we go. Got it out. Kind of cool, it's got like a helmet on. Yeah. Kind of cool. £2. So I'm not sure I'm going to do them ones. Might take them all to the game show. Who knows? So next up we've got 2 PS2 games, 50p each. Pretty beat up, but say one you don't see that often, and the other one I might keep because it's quite fun. So the first one is Gunfighter 2: Revenge of Jesse James. It's a Gun Con game. It's all there. I'm not sure if this is the sequel to the PS1 one. I think it is. Yeah, love my G-Con games. Just I ain't got a TV to play them on anymore. So, you know, and space is at a premium in here. I initially was gonna have 2 TVs, one for like my older retro stuff and one for my newer stuff, but yeah, not gonna happen. So 50p for that one, and then 50p for Resident Evil Dead Aim. Missing the manual. Disc is a little scratched, but 50p, say, just fodder for the game show. I'm sure I could sell it for £5-6. It had quite a lot of other stuff, but it was the condition was just, they were just knackered, so I was just like, leave them. Next up we've got some of these. So I bought some Pokemon cards. I can't resist buying Pokemon cards. I don't know why. But yeah, there's some. Say I'm no expert. I just flicked through it and I was like, there's some shiny ones in it. Woo! But I think it was £2 for the stack of Pokemon cards. So there's some shiny ones on there. So you ain't got a clue about them. But for £2, yeah, £2's pretty safe. And then we bought. Oh, sticking with Pokemon actually. There's a chap there and he's there every week and he has like sort of new stock. But he had this on his table. It's a Pokemon guide for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So, official trainer's guide in Pokédex. Includes the Kanto region Pokédex. That's kind of cool. Sealed. Paid £3 for that. Sure, I don't really know why I bought it, to be honest. I mean, I've got the game, but so the game's so easy. You wouldn't need a guide for it. Although I suppose if you wanted to catch them all, as they say, you probably would want that. So, for them. Right, a couple more bits on the video, not too long. Oh, this is a great find. Yeah, real happy to find this. So a chap he pulled out 2 bin bags and they were full of Blu-rays, like stacked up with Blu-rays. Some quite nice ones in there. And there was a chap looking for them, and I know he buys games and stuff, so I was a bit like, God's sake. So, saw this,
My apologies about that. The camera ran out of memory, and I didn't know how to clear up the space. I was deleting videos, and they weren't actually giving me any extra camera time. So I figured it out now though. Stupid phone. If I delete something, just get rid of it. Don't put it in like a recycling bin. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, so chap had a bag full of, 2 big bags full of Blu-rays. Some nice ones in there. So there was a chap going through picking out some of the best ones. I think he wanted £1 each on the Blu-rays, which is pretty good price. Some nice ones in there, some more modern ones, recent released ones. But there was this in there, and the chap, I sort of stood there and I was thinking, God damn it. And he kept sort of pushing it to one side. I was just like, just leaned in and just grabbed it. I was just like, yoink. And and it cost me a £5. It is Bond 50 on Blu-ray. Say for £5. What a bargain. Say this one's, I'm gonna keep this in the collection. Do like James Bond. Some of them more than others. They come in these like 2 boxes. This is 1983 to 2012. But say lovely displays. Goldeneye, what a classic. I think Goldeneye is one of my favourite. But it has a slot for Skyfall. I think there's like an empty. Yeah, just there. That's not the Skyfall disc. That's a bit of cardboard. But yeah, and there's a bonus disc. I'm not sure what's in that. Then I'll see there's 1962 to 1981. Live and Let Die, classic. Yeah, so for £5, I think I could trade it in for about 25 if I wanted to. So not going to though. I can't get it back in the box. There we go. Yeah, so I think the other chap, when he saw what it was, and because I took out and checked all the discs, I thought I've been burnt too many times buying a box set and not checking all the discs are there. And he was kind of just looking at me and giving me the stare of death. And I was just thinking, well, you get pushing out of the way, mate, so I'll have it. Right, last thing. Again, quite an odd one, this one. There was a young lad selling, like, he had like a stall full of like Xbox games, and Wii games and stuff. There was a couple of like other chaps who buy games. I sort of just walked past it. I think they thought he was like a reseller sort of thing. So they sort of just walked past and didn't bother. I just went over and asked him, and he was like, "Oh, all the games are £1." So I'm just like, cool. Now, they must have had 200 Xbox 360 games, but the condition on them were shockingly bad. I've picked these ones out. Some of them, they're going to go to CX anyway, but some of them are not the best. So hopefully, fingers crossed, CX will take them. Probably could have gone mad and bought a few more, but yeah. I think I'm keeping, actually there's 2 in there I'm going to keep. But yeah, so we got Ports 2, Escape 3, there's about £5 each in them. Forza Horizon, £4. Minecraft, I think that's one of the ones that's really scratched. Although it's not overly bad. I think it's more, when you're in a field and you got that natural light shining on the disc, it makes them look extra bad. Also a crack in it. Yeah, can't see it. So that's that. Black Ops 2, that's like £3 trade in. Black Ops 3, that's one I'm keeping, although I've realised it's the Australian version, I believe. But placeholder, I can swap it. And this one, which was actually sealed with a game thing when I got it, Sonic Unleashed, so that's quite a nice one to find. That's about a £12 game in CX. That's actually nice condition, so
So £1 each, so I could have gone crazy. He had a couple copies of that, and that was the best one I could find. He had a couple of Spider-Man games, which are quite expensive, but they were absolutely knackered. They were actually had cracks running through the disc all the way. So got them, but then I noticed this, and it was £1 as well. Crash Bandicoot 2 for the PS1. There's a couple of extra discs in there. Star Wars, it's knackered, it's so scratched. And Tony Hawk's, which is again so scratched, it won't work anyway. But yeah, so it's got the manual, and this one's actually not. It's actually pretty good condition, to be honest. So for £1, I'm not sure what the going rate on Crash Bandicoot games are anymore. Is it like 15 quid, something like 10 to 15 quid? And then the last thing I bought off them, he had a lot of Skylanders stuff, and I have bought this in the past, this one, because I knew it used to hold its value. It's probably the only one which has sort of any sort of value anymore. But it's from Skylanders Trap Force, where you have the little crystal things. But it's it's called Chaos, the Chaos Trap. I think it was like a limited edition one. You only want 50p for it. I think you can get like £2 at CX trading. So yeah, I thought it was more than that. It used to be sell for about 15 quid, and I think they used to give you about 6 quid for it. But the times have changed. Skylander stuff, no one wants it. So yeah, so that was the Carboot. So kind of wish I had filmed it, but it's kind of nice just to go to the Carboot and just wander around without having to worry about filming stuff. So, but I did go. This was the bank holiday weekend, so I did go the day after on the Monday, and I did film that. I got some alright bits again. So it's the one on bank holiday is a different Carboot. Again, I don't normally go to. I only go to that one on bank holidays because it's the only one which is on around me. And I know I do pretty well. I've thought a few times about switching Carboots because it seems every time I go to the one on bank holiday Monday, which they do on Sunday, I just get tons of game stuff. So, you know, we'll see in the future. But yeah, so yeah, some great stuff there. Like I say, I wish I'd filmed it, you know, although I'm not sure. There's quite a lot of stuff which is staying or goes to the game show, so, you know, it wouldn't have been a massive amount of credit. But that says Mario Kart, No Man's Skies, Battlefield 2, all them 360 games. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Hope it wasn't too boring. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.